Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support. So the Miami Heat play Game 7 versus the Boston Celtics. The series is tied 3-3. And I think that there's a lot more on the line than just the game. I think with Coach Spo, I think that he's the best coach in the NBA. I don't understand how he's never had a coach of the year. I know a lot of people like to discredit him because he coached the big three with Bosh, Wade, and LeBron, but I still think he is the best coach in the NBA right now. I think he's been the best coach in the NBA the past few years. He's done more with less compared to a lot of other coaches in the NBA. And I'm telling you right now, if he gives up a 3-0 lead and blows this 3-0 lead to the Boston Celtics, that is going to be on his resume. That is what they're going to continue to discredit not only Coach Spo, but the Miami Heat. Same thing with Jimmy Butler. I think that Jimmy Butler is a great player. He gets a lot of flack for not really trying 110% in the regular season. Sometimes he doesn't show up. Sometimes he's really great and then sometimes he's really bad. So he has a lot of inconsistencies in the playoffs. I will say, I think that Jimmy Butler is the best two-way player in the NBA. He's a guy that can also give you 30, but also lock you down on a more consistent basis compared to other people in the NBA. And like I said, if Jimmy Butler, he did a lot of talking. He was laughing at the end of the game, saying that he was guaranteeing wins, saying that we're going to win the next game. We're going to come out hard. And he's the one that's not even showing up. So I think that if Jimmy Butler gives up this 3-0 lead, I think a lot of people will call him a fraud. They don't even include him like in the top 10 in terms of the best players right now. They disrespect him. They say he's not an all-star. He's really not that good. He's just a playoff performer. So there's a lot of things riding on the line right now. Same thing with Heat culture that Pat Riley started. Hard work, dedication, you know, having that proper body fat, being in shape, being undrafted, defying all the odds. People were saying that Pat Riley was asleep. He has dementia. He's old. He's washed. They need to get him out of here. He doesn't know what he's doing. I understand that this season kind of completely flipped during the playoffs and it was very successful. But once again, he's going to get a lot of flack for the bad contracts and Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, not really building the proper roster around Jimmy and Bam. There's a lot of things that people are going to say about Pat Riley. Moving on to Bam Adebayo, a lot of people want to trade Bam Adebayo. A lot of people think Bam Adebayo was a bum. They think he's soft. They think that he's not worth keeping for the future. And I like Bam Adebayo, and I defend Bam Adebayo at times. But especially in this series, he's been very disappointing to allow him. He's like a shell of himself out there. He's not aggressive. I don't understand where the Bam Adebayo was for the first three games versus the Boston Celtics, but same thing with him. If we lose tonight, they are going to crucify Bam Adebayo. They're going to kill him because at the end of the day, they're going to want him gone because they're going to put a lot of the blame of the Boston Celtics coming back down 3-0-3 on him. They're going to place a lot of the blame on him. Once again, like him and Jimmy Butler have been absolutely gone. I don't even know where they've been. They've been shells of themselves. So once again, you don't only have the legacies of Spo, Jimmy, Pat, and Bam. You have Heat culture. I don't want to be known as the team that gave up a 3-0 lead for the next 50 years. They're going to clown us. They already don't give us enough credit. We are going to be talked about for the next 50 years on ESPN. They already discredit the Miami Heat. They already disrespect the Miami Heat. They already play down the Miami Heat. They laugh and they say, oh, all you guys have is culture this and culture that, but you guys really don't win. You guys really don't have good players. They already disrespect us enough. And I'm really hoping that the Miami Heat can pull this out in Game 7. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 2,000 subscribers.